I am not getting good result from your product. Your brand is too costly. My patient need to search 2-3 medical to get your product. The packaging of your product is not good. Your product is costing too high for my patient. Friends, did you face such kind of questions? If answer is yes, so in today, the series of sales effectiveness mantra for pharmaceutical sales, I am going to cover this topic. In pharmaceutical sales, such kind of questions are called objection. And in today's series, we will going to learn what is an objection handling. It is an art. So the first question come in our mind, why doctor raise an objection? So the first thing, when doctor is having any doubt on your product regarding result or anything, he will ask a question, he will raise an objection. When doctor need more information about your brand, he will raise objection. And doctor, when he is in dilemma whether to prescribe or not to prescribe, he is raising an objection. So we should know why doctor is raising an objection. And there are different type of objection. But if we see, there are, in my pharmaceutical experience, I cater or cover this objection in 3 categories. First, this is called as a relevant or genuine objection. The second type of objection which doctor is raising is called irrelevant or not genuine objection. And third type of objection which is called unspoken objection. Relevant or genuine, when doctor is having concern about the efficacy, safety, USP of your brand, that come under the relevant or genuine objection. When doctor is having question regarding the color of your product, size of your capsule, packaging of your capsule, that's come under the not genuine objection. If doctor tell, if you change your packing from 15 to 30, I will prescribe more, that is called ingenuine objection. And sometime after asking so many things, doctor is still not in mood to give you prescription, not speaking anything about your product, that kind of things, that kind of situation is come under unspoken objection. So today I am going to discuss about the technique of handling an objection. I am sure in your trainings you have heard about many techniques, but today I am going to discuss about one of the technique which is called SLUAAC, SLUAC. Here S stand for stop. So during in conversation, when doctor raise any objection, it is our prime duty to stop at that point. L stand for listen. Listen to the question, listen to the objection which doctor is raising. Understand. Paraphrase the question in order to understand it properly. Acknowledge, accept, acknowledge that you have understood the question. Then answer. And last, C, that is called check for acceptance. So, SLUAC stand for stop, listen, understand, acknowledge, answer, and last, check for acceptance. So I am going to take one example in which we can use this technique of SLUAAC. So one situation is called, doctor is saying you, there are many brands available in the market and it is very difficult for me to remember it. So in such situation, the approach should be like this. Doctor, I do agree that there are hundreds of brands available in the market and it is very difficult to be recall brand name. Doctor, I am pleased to hear from you that you have interest in my product. And now it is my responsibility to remind you about my brand. So doctor, I shall meet you and remind my product at most frequent interval possible. Doctor, at the same time, if you allow, I will send you product reminder through messages regularly. Doctor, apart from this, kindly let me know anything that I can do as to enhance my brand recall. And for better reinforcement of my brand, doctor, I am leaving this brand reminder and few samples of my brand. Doctor, do consider my brand and I will put 100% effort to make you remember my brand, and I am looking forward for prescription of my brand from today onwards. So in this situation, you can find that after listening to the question, during the conversation, I stopped. I listened to the question. I acknowledge the question by saying, doctor, I do agree that there are hundreds of brands available in the market and it is very difficult to recall the brand name. That is the acknowledgement. Now I presented my answer that, doctor, I am pleased to inform that you are interested in my brand, and so on. That is called answer. And in last, I check for acceptance whether he liked my approach or not. So friend, I hope you will also use this technique to give a proper answer to objection raised by doctor. Again, to reinforce, this technique is called SLUAAC. Stop, listen, understand, acknowledge, answer, and last, check for acceptance. And friend, do not forget to ask for prescription. I am hoping that you all are doing great. Those who are working in field, please take care of yourself. We'll meet in next edition of Sales Effectiveness Mantra. Till then, goodbye.